Hello everyone, welcome to AKN Sprint Education. Myself Naveen, I am the Maths Mentor. And today's session, let us discuss the most important biological science multiple choice questions. Coming to lesson number 1, that is nutrition. The acid present in the gastric juice. What is the acid present in the gastric juice? Is it acetic acid, hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, or nitric acid? Obviously, the acid present in the gastric juice is hydrochloric acid, right? Now coming to second bit, choose the correct statement about photosynthesis. What will happen during photosynthesis? Conservation of light energy into chemical energy, right? So the option is what? Option B, which is the correct answer, conversion of light energy to chemical energy. Now coming to third one, identify the mismatched pair. What is the mismatched pair here? If you see from the option D, epiglottis is mouth, grana, chloroplast, testosterone, chloroplast. We don't have any relationship between testosterone and chloroplast. So the answer is what? The answer is B, children. Now coming to fourth one, identify the pair which is mismatched. If you observe option D, glucose, of course starch. Option B, carbohydrate, yes, glucose. Protein, amino acids. If you see option C, fats, starch, it seems. We don't have any relationship between fats and starch. So the mismatched pair is fats, that is starch. Now coming to fifth one, for testing starch in the leaf, instead of iodine, we can use which solution? Betadine, bromine, or chlorine, or benzene. Of course, we can use betadine. Sixth one, deficiency of the folic acid causes, is it anemia, pellagra, glossitis, rickets? Deficiency of folic acid is anemia, right? Now seventh one, find the missing product in the equation. So CO2 plus 2H2O is gives rise to CH2O plus O2. If you balance, we don't have water molecule here, so option is B. The glossitis disease is caused due to the deficiency of dash vitamin, that is vitamin B2, right? The glossitis disease is caused due to the deficiency of vitamin B2. Next, iodine test is used to confirm the presence of fats, proteins, vitamins, or carbohydrates. Iodine test is used to confirm the presence of carbohydrates. Option D. Find the odd one different from the other three. Carbohydrates, fruits, fatties are related to their bodybuilding material, but the coming to option D, pyrethroids, they are not it is the odd one from the among three. Match the following: thiamine, beriberi, citric acid, scurvy, retinal, night blindness. So option is what? 3. They are the deficiency diseases caused by the vitamins. Now, root-like structure in cuscuta that penetrate the tissue of host plant to absorb food is. What is the tissue-like structure in cuscuta that penetrate the tissue of host plant to absorb food is? Option A, dodder, astoria, legume roots, aerial roots. Astoria. Option B is the correct answer. The chemical used to remove chlorophyll from the leaf experiment is obviously methylated spirit. Chlorophyll contain magnesium, hemoglobin, iron obviously. So answer is B. Next, delay in healing of wounds. Fractures of bones are due to the deficiency of ascorbic acid. Option D. The rate of photosynthesis is not affected humidity, temperature, carbon dioxide concentration, light intensity. I mean humidity. So children, these are the most important MCQs from chapter number 1. Now coming to chapter number 2, that is respiration. The components present in the exhaled air are obviously carbon dioxide and water vapor. When did the rate of respiration is more than rate of photosynthesis? Plant will die, storage food comes, and quantity of O2 decreases in atmosphere. Obviously, when the storage speed comes to end and quantity of O2 decreases in atmosphere. Energy currencies of the cell is obviously ATP. Who invented stethoscope? Stethoscope was invented by Rene Laennec, right? Hemoglobin have the binding capacity with obviously oxygen. The structural and functional unit of the lung are bronchioles, no alveoli. The solution used to identify the presence of oxygen in anaerobic respiration experiment. What is the solution used to identify the presence of oxygen? Which is diazine green. We will find vocal cords in obviously larynx. Cluster of air sacs in lungs are called alveoli. Energy is stored in mitochondria. What happens if green plants are not there on the earth? Obviously, there is no living organisms. Living organisms will not get oxygen. We can use lime water to test the presence of CO2 in any experiment because we can notice this change in our observation. Obviously, you will observe change in color. So children, these are the most important MCQs from chapter number 2. Now coming to chapter number 3, that is transportation. Outer membrane of lungs is called pleura. Name the outer membrane of heart. See children, outer membrane of lungs is called pleura. Name the outer membrane of heart. Outer membrane of heart is called as pericardium. Pericardium. In the transverse section of blood vessels, the thick muscle layer is seen in pulmonary artery, aorta, pulmonary vein. Where we will see this? We will see in pulmonary artery and pulmonary vein. Yes or no children? We will not see in aorta. We will see in pulmonary artery and pulmonary vein. So that is option 1 and option 3. Next, single circuit heart is present in frog, snail, hen, fish. Yes, obviously answer is fish. Identify the diagram. You can see this is an artery, transverse section of artery. Which of the following is connected with transport of water in plants? Obviously xylem, which is used to transport of water, phylum, which is used to transport of food material. Choose the correct statement. Lumen of the artery is high, pressure in artery is high, thickness of veins is high, valves are present in arteries. Obviously pressure in artery is high. Yes. E vitamin are also called as vitamin E, we call it as tocopherol. Okay children, vitamin E called as tocopherol. Next, the term cardiac refers to which organ in the body? Cardiac, obviously heart. In which chamber of human heart blood is low in oxygen? You will see in right atrium and right ventricle. Which structure of heart controls flow of blood? Flow of blood is controlled by blood capillaries. An half-feed pieces it proboscis into dash to get plant juices, that is phylum. Now coming to chapter number 4, that is excretion. The alkaloid used as medicine for snake bite is, very important question, rasparin. Identify the animal which excretory organ is absent. Excretory organ is absent in amoeba and sponge. incorrect pair in the following: Platyhelminthes, flame cells, Arthropoda, Malpighian tubules, Mollusca, Metanipteria, Protozoa, water vascular system. So option D is the mismatch pair. Choose the correct pair. Protozoa, flame cells, Annelida, Hydnis, Echodermata, Nepridia, Arthropoda, green glands. So option D is the correct pair. Excretory organs in phylum Platyhelminthes is Nephridia, right? Urine formation mechanism have following 4 steps. Arrange them. Tubular first glomerular filtration, and then tubular reabsorption, then tubular secretion, and then concentration of urease. Right? First tubular glomerular filtration, and then tubular reabsorption, and then concentration of tubular secretion, and then concentration of urine. The structural and functional unit of human kidney is nephron. The excretory organ in cockroach is Malpighian tubules. Malpighian tubules are excretory organs in housefly. Major component of urine is obviously water. Special excretory organs are absent in amoeba. Which of the following hormone has direct impact on urination? That is vasopressin. Amber color to urine due to urochrome. Part of nephron that exists in outer zone of kidney, that is Bowman's capsule. Students, now coming to chapter number 5, coordination. Identify the diagram. We did not drew the diagram here. Obviously they may ask neuron, whatever it may be, they may ask. Which plant hormones is responsible for closing stomata? That is abscisic acid. Find missing part in diagram. So we did not do diagram here, so leave it that. The hormone released during hunger is, that is ghrelin, right? The hormone responsible for secondary sexual characteristics in female is estrogen. The phytohormone that promotes cell division, that is cytokines, right? Traveling of pollen tube towards ovum represents zygomorphotrophism. A person has less of control on emotions, which part of brain stops its function, that is diencephalon. Leaf movement in mimosa helps protect from grazes. Diabetes is related to gland, which is pancreas. Now coming to lesson number 6, reproduction. The part that produces the sperm cell in the male reproductive system, that is testes. Name the body part which have division less cells, that is brain. In plants, the fusion of male gamete with secondary mucus result in endosperm. Identify meiotic plant, that is anaphase. The plant shown in the figure is, that is bryophyllum. The following parts of testes during puberty, they are secretion of progesterone, secretion of testosterone, development of choline, formation of sperms. So that is secretion of testosterone and formation of sperms. Sperm formation is the common method of asexual reproduction, that is fun. Identify the stage of cell division. Here it is anaphase. The type of vegetative propagation is layering. Name the structure found in bean seed, that is plumule radicle, right? The part of female reproductive system that produce egg, ovary. The term that we use to describe a sperm cell fusing with egg cell is fertilization. Which plant of male reproductive system produce the sperm cell, that is scrotum, right? This is our chapter number 6, reproduction. Now coming to lesson number 8, heredity. Paleontology deals with fossils. The Origin of Species was written by Charles Darwin. The scientist who studied the rats by cutting their tails is Weismann. The wings of bat and wings of bird are an example of analogous organs. The sex of female child is determined by X chromosome in sperm. Mendel's monohybrid cross, the phenotypic ratio in F2 generation is 3:1. Which of the following is not various in rose plant, which is tendrils? According to Mendel, ales have the following characters. They are pair of genes. Paleontologist deals with fossil fuels. Identify the correct pair here. George John Mendel, law of segregation. Yes, he is the scientist. He deals about law of segregation. So children, these are the most important MCQs from our textbook backside as well as the previous year questions which has given in the board exams, right children? So after what you do, you after this watching this video, even you need to write this all the bits at once so that you'll remember easily. Okay children, don't forget to hit subscribe button, share it and like it children. Thank you.